Righty-ho, let's have a look what we have here today. You know, Buddy called me up and he said, my refrigerator has gone on the blink. The fridge is on the blink and there's no cold beer. It'll be a riot in Australia, not real men. Anyway, so I figured I had this stroke of genius. And I figured, well, I have a couple of fridges over there, and what I'll do, I'll exchange the one I use in my living space and put a real good one in there and give him that one. I thought, yeah, what a stroke of genius. And then I realised, because I've got like this portable oven thing on top of it, and then on top of that I've got a microwave, on top of that I've got my rice cooker. Utilisation of space. And turns out all this oil has just dripped all over it. And oh man, I spent an hour and a half cleaning the thing. Yep. And inside it wasn't too good. An hour and a half cleaning it, just out of embarrassment. Right then. But yeah, it'll be very suitable for his bar. His bar looks like Hiroshima and Chernobyl all rolled into one. Anyway, he's probably going to watch this. Right, let's get on to this. This for today, because I wanted to get my bench press back. And it's coming. She's a-coming. Right, I'll mention it in a minute. Now, what's we have here. Look at this, the original box. And here, maker's mark and all this stuff here, some info. And then here's the maker's seal, and my friend told me what that was ages ago, and I wrote it down somewhere, but oh, that's what it is. There's that mosquito again. He's flying around here, but I have something to wait for him. Oh, get away, you bastard. He landed on me earlier, and I went, what? And he got through there. And how about this guy here? He just decided to die there. He might be dead. Oh shit. He's not dead. I'll leave him alone. Right then. Hopefully you eat mosquitoes or something. Now, let's get on to this. Like, got to get serious here. This is one of the 7 Japanese lucky gods. Now, before I forget, I'll just have a gander of this. Oh, he's 336 millimeters in height. Okay, 336 was a bit too accurate. I'll put my level on it and all that. He's got a little bit of scratching there, see? That's all it is. Now, they tell me this is, call it gin. Kin is gold, gin is silver. Now, from what I can understand, this in likelihood might be maybe a silver composite, something like that. But it was certainly very expensive when I bought it. I bought this ages ago, before all that bloody virusy stuff hit. Here's maker's mark in here. That generally tells you that they're made of, from what I know. Now, this guy here is Daikokuten, and he's let's have a look here. I've got some info. I'll add some extra information for this bloke. Now, Daikokuten, being one of the 7 gods, he's the god of prosperity and commerce, and some other stuff. And this is his magic mallet, and he carries this in his right arm, on his right hand. Let me just close this thing. And this bag here where he carries like magical, expensive items or something. The concept is that you have one of these to bring prosperity into your life, business, stuff like that. And this here is indicative. It indicates a bountiful harvest, something like that. And he's very, very cool. Really fantastic. Quite heavy. Yeah, he's quite heavy. I was doing push-ups a bit earlier. Don't overdo myself. Right. Now I'm going to have to seafreight him, and what I want to do, because this box is so awesome, it's quite solid too. I'll put him in there, and with all wrapping and stuff, and then I'll get a large box, let's say something like that, and then put a whole bunch of packing all around that, and that'll be sweet. So yeah, I'm gonna have to buy some extra of those type of boxes, because there's a certain size limit, and these particular ones are a couple of centimeters just under, so they're very, very useful indeed. Right, so that's that. He's really awesome. Now, what we have here is some replica armor. Now I was thinking, because it doesn't have a helmet. Now, from what I can understand, that the helmet that came with it, lost them already. I don't know. Someone must have sold that off, or it's lost, or whatever. And these things here would have been on that helmet. Now they're generally sort of sit like that sort of thing on different types of helmets. See something like there's that Shinto Boshi that will have to go via email. That was right ready to go, and then that bloody thing hit, and then business went to something like this. Now underneath this is the parts. Check out the rock and roll, and down there, yeah, key eye on that one. That's good. Right, now, in my presumption, what was that movie, Role Models? Alright, there's this kid, he goes to these gatherings or whatever, and all these dudes get together, and they're all wizards and whatevers, and they hit each other with foam swords or whatever. Actually, this one came with a, or was that included? Yeah, that was actually, this was something else. Yeah, that's a beautiful replica right there. I figure I'll keep that for something else. Wouldn't want kids running around with those, because they might get hurt. Now, this here. Now, I didn't want to spend too long with it. This is getting long-winded, isn't it? This video. I didn't want to spend too much time with it, but just to give you, I'll figure it out. Alright, I'll give you an example. This stand is mine. That's not coming with it. Now, so these shoulder guards, for instance. Most of the lacing areas are good. It's going to need a little bit of lacing, improvements, things like that. Like you could extend that. This is good, and so you can. It might even go together already. It's probably just the stand that's impeding it. If you can see what I'm doing there, yeah, it's just the stand that's impeding it. So there you go. That side's okay, and that'll go on there. And so you go in that way basically, because that side you cannot. And let's see, this one here hooks on here, and then you can rope up here. And then, so basically what I'm saying is shoulder guard, utilizing these things. So most of the lacing is fine. Some sections, some lacing type of areas, I'll give you an example. That little bit of leather there is okay, this side isn't. So what I would do is just go, say, lace tight there to give you enough room so you can untake that and unclip it out of there. If you go too close, you won't be able to get yourself out of there. Now, yeah, I reckon you'd be like father of the year if you bought your kid this. I'd say this fits like, alright, how I can get into it basically. What am I, 172 centimetres, or let's say 170 2.95 centimeters. I'm pretty short. Yeah, I think I'm 173. As you get older, apparently you get shorter. Now, this thing here laces up around here somewhere, and you could lace it up to the top here. That's this bloke's symbol. Right. Now, I'll chuck those in because you might want to make up your own helmet or something. Now, the arm guards, sorry, what do you call them? Gotta get my memory back. These are really cool. The chainmail itself is pretty rad. And so you can often, yeah, that's not bad. Often they're sort of broken off with the real deal stuff. And yeah, let me slide it. You basically like a sock sort of thing, and these thingies here go around your shoulders, as in the case of this. Right. Now, I reckon that this thing will split in here. See, I can get in that. What am I? I'm a real big guy. I think I'm like 72 kilo. Actually, I'm probably only about 65 right now. Alright, so I'm not the biggest cat in the world. So I reckon this would fit, you know, someone sort of a mid-teenager would be just rock and roll for this. Yeah. It certainly fits alright with me. So yeah, you know, if you're not the biggest bloke in the world, but you know, I reckon a teenager of you know, something like a teenager would fit this excellently. Yeah. Here. And you can loosen them off a bit, stuff like that. So you know, you can do a bit bigger and still get into that. Let's have a. Oh, hang on. There's that song. Around here, you've got these speakers that tell you that it's a certain time. 5 o'clock it is. 5 o'clock it is. Right. It's generally when the farmers and stuff, it gives the farmers and the people on the work in the farms and an indication of what time it is, so they don't have to carry their. Let's get on to this. Now, awesome shoulder guards. Let's spin her around. I didn't put it all together, obviously. Just a bit too much time. Isn't that just rad? Some like real deal sets, you'd have an iron piece here and some lacing here, and you can plonk a flag. Your family crest flag, so dudes don't shoot at you and stuff with their arrows. But it's really cool, isn't it? Just rad. Yeah, you'd be father of the year if you present that to your kid. You know, take them out there and you can hit each other with foam sticks or whatever they do. Work their magic rods or whatever, magic wands or whatever they do there. And it's pretty rad. Now, no helmet with it. I was thinking of chucking this in with it. This is actually a real deal, and so it's got the still got the fittings. You just have to relace it. But that's a receipt I've got there for it. But and then I was going to up the price, but I figured, so that's the max size you can go with sea freight. So I couldn't get that in. I couldn't configure it. So it would just be that. But rad all the same. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to charge a lot for it. I'm probably going to make only about $30 out of it. That's why I'm not spending so much time to lace and stuff. But I reckon someone will have a lot of fun lacing it and getting it all ready to go. What else was I going to babble on about? I figured I'd just show that, like that Jingusa over there, which is not exactly the most popular type, but I've got a real one. Authentic Jingusa. Have a battle flag here somewhere. Yes. Getting a bit dusty. Like I say, I haven't, just months and months and months, I just haven't been able to do anything. But yeah, that's just rad. So I'm gonna toss all that in that sea freighter. You know, take a long time to get there, but I reckon eventually when it does, someone's gonna have a real lot of fun with that. How's that, eh? Right, now I'm going to put that in my living space, that refrigerator, and then chuck the other one on the truck and go and see my mate, and we've got a bar in town. I'll go and help him out with that stuff. That is the mission for today. Alright, I've got all the weights and measures, yes, everything's good. Okay, be good, and just keep soldiering on.